Hey guys, welcome back to Let It Roll. Today I've got a strategy brought to you by a subscriber named Bryce. I'm calling this the money machine because it does have a potential to make a lot of money. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the layout. There's a little bit entailed in this. It's a lot of moving parts and it could actually potentially bring you big profit. So let's take a look at this layout. Okay, let's look at this strategy here. We're going to start with a $20 don't pass. So again, I like to explain what happens with each step of the way. So on the come out roll, if you throw a 7 or 11, you're going to lose your $20. If you roll a 2 or a 3, you're going to win $20. If you throw a 12, you bar the 12, which basically is a push. Don't win, don't lose. You just throw another come out roll. So that's on the first roll. Let's say that on that first roll, we do establish a point. So let's say we established a point of 6. Okay. So right here, I'm going to explain because there's a little bit, well, there's quite a bit entailed in this strategy here. It's actually fairly easy, but there's a lot of moving money in here. So what we're going to do here, once the point is established, he does lay odds on his don't pass. So if it is a 4 or a 10, he's going to lay odds of $40 behind or on the don't pass. If it ends up being a 5 or a 9, he's going to lay $30 odds. And if it's a 6 or an 8, he will lay $24 odds. So let's just go ahead and lay that out. Okay, so we would put $24 odds next to the don't pass. All right, and so that's how this would work. Since the 6 was the point, we're going to put odds of $24. Now the next step is he is going to lay 32 across. So he's going to cover every single number. All right. Actually, sorry about that. He's going to lay 64 across. So it's basically 2 units on every place bet. Okay, so now you've got $10 on the 4, 5. You've got $12 on the 6 and the 8. $10 each on the 9 and the 10. All right, and now is where it becomes a lot easier to deal with this here. So now all you're going to do on the next roll is you're going to do a come bet. All right, so on the second roll, what you're going to do is you're going to roll the dice. Let's say that a 9 is rolled. You're going to get paid $14 for hitting your 9. Okay. So this is a win right here. And now what he does is he takes down his place bet because you've got a come bet that travels to it. And from here, you're going to start with 2 times odds up to table max. So in this case here, we're going to start with 2 times odds. So let's just say we're going to do $12 in odds. Okay. At this point here, if he hits the 9, let's say he throws back-to-back 9s, so you would win your $10. And then on this one here, you're going to win $18 for your odds. Okay. So now at that point, I forgot we had to have another come bet here. There's always a come bet, no matter what, always a come bet. So here we hit this, so we win this, we win our odds bets, and then this new come bet travels. So now at that point, you're going to up your odds bet by 1. So now instead of having 2 times odds, you'll have 3 times odds. All right. And in this case, this is say a 5 times odds table. You could take this all the way up to 4 times odds in the same roll. So that's how this strategy works. This same concept that I just showed you works for every single number. And you're just going to play it out that way until the 7 comes. So that's how the strategy works. And now you can see how it has potential to make a ton of money. And you do have a little bit of a hedge here with your don't pass if the 7 comes. The weaknesses of this strategy is, of course, like a lot of the strategies I do, is throwing the point number because you'll only win 14 and you're going to lose. Basically here you got 20 and 24, so you'd lose 44. So you'd go backwards $30 if you throw the point with this strategy. So that's the weakness of this strategy, is throwing the point number after you're already set up. But you have a lot of ways to make money with this strategy other than the point. So if you could just stay away from the point, your money can add up pretty quick. So let's practice it. Let's see how it works for us. Okay guys, let's try this strategy with a $500 bankroll. And let's go ahead and get this party started. We've got our $20 don't pass. Let's take a couple dice here and see how we do. Okay. Come out roll. Okay, 9 is going to be the point. All right, so we're gonna hand the dealers, we're gonna do the 64 across. Okay, and since the point is a 9, we're gonna lay $30 odds. Okay, so we'll do a $30 odds bet. And we're gonna do a $10 come bet. And remember, we start with 2 times odds on our come bets. And if we hit our come bet, then we actually bump it up one more time up to table max. So we'll go up 1 unit on our odds if we keep hitting them. 426. Okay, so we're gonna win $14 for our 6. Okay, we're going to keep our winnings in this rack over here. We also take down our 6 place bet. This travels to the 6. And right here, remember what he was saying here, every time that you put a place bet up there, or when you get a come bet up there, you're going to add 2 times odds to that. So in this case here, we're going to go ahead and add, we'll add $10. Okay, so if we hit that, we're going to win $10 for our place bet, and we'll win $12 for our odds bet. Okay, so we need another $10 come bet. And this is the way that it plays out. You just keep doing this pattern through the whole roll. And that's a 527. Okay, so those are short rolls. But this is the good thing about this strategy, because your come bet will get paid 10. You're going to get paid $20 for your don't pass. And then you're going to get paid $20 for your odds bet. So if you look at this, even though it was a short roll, we had lost this 22 and we had won 14. So we're down $8 right now on this roll. And that's on a short roll. That wasn't a very good roll. So keep all of our winnings on this side over here, and we'll play through $500, see how it does. Okay, so this was a win. We'll put this back in our normal rack, and this is our loss. Okay, so we have a new come out roll. Pretty good strategy setup for short rolls at the table, because if you can hit a couple rolls, seems like it has potential. Come out roll is a 7. Not good for the don't pass player. So we do lose our don't pass. I'm just setting this here, guys. I'm not placing bets with it. Okay, let's try it again. See if we can get on a roll here. I got to warm up. $639. So point is going to be a 9. All right, time to hand the dealers the money. It's basically 2 units on each place bet. 64 across. Okay, now we got a $10 come bet. And then remember on the 5 and 9, we're going to lay odds of $30. And let's get rolling. Like I said, the weakness of this strategy is throwing the point. If you throw a lot of points, you'll go backwards a lot faster. Because right now we would only win 14 and we would lose $35. But you still don't go back. I mean, it's not a huge loss. Okay, 415. All right, so we get paid 14 for the 5. Okay, this travels to the 5. We take down our 5 place bet. And we're going to put this in our winning side over here. And we're going to do 2 times odds on that. Okay, so we'll put, well, we're playing at a $5 table, guys, too, so we'll put $10 on odds there. So we'd win 15 if we throw a 5 for the odds. Okay, dice is out. Oops, sorry guys, got to put a $10 come bet. Six, 4, 10. All right, so this travels to the 10. We get paid $18 here. I'm going to do $20 for 2. Okay. This gets back in our normal bank, and this is our winnings. So now we're going to put odds on that 10. So let's put $10 on that 10 in odds. Okay. Actually, I think I get kind of confused with the odds. I think the 5 and 9 requires $6, increments of $6. So we would win $9 each. So we'd win $18. That's one of the things I still struggle with is odds. I need to really study that. Okay, so need a $10 come bet. $325, that's a good score for us. So now we're going to do 3 times odds on that because we just won. So he goes up to table max as he's hitting it. So we win $10 for our place or our come bet. And then we had 2 odds on there, which would pay $18. Okay, so this is our winnings here. All of this comes down. This travels, but now we're going to add 3 times odds to that. So let's just put $20 there because I know we'll win $30 with $20 in odds. So if we hit that 5 again, we'll win $10 for our come bet and we'll win $30 for our odds bet. All right. $527. As soon as it pops up in the air like that, it always scares me because 90% of the time it sevens out. All right, but there again, that's what's nice about this layout. You get paid for your come bet. You get paid $20 for the don't pass, and then you get paid $20 for your odds bet on there. So this is what we lose here. Okay. I really like this strategy. I'm going to Albuquerque. I talked to you guys about that on my last video. On the 24th and 25th, I'm going to meet Bird Dog up there. And we're going to play at Isleta Casino if anybody's in the Albuquerque area during the day on that Saturday. I can't remember. I think is it the 24th or 25th. Whatever that Saturday is this month. We'll be there if you want to come say hi to us. Okay, here we go. Come out, roll. Craps 3, that's good for the don't pass player. Wins $20. All right, come out, roll. Craps 3 back to back. Another $20 win. $617, give some of it back. Uh-oh, this is going to be one of them back and forth things. So lose the 20, put 20 more out there. All right, I'm going to change the set just for one roll. I'm starting to learn. You got to kind of switch it up. I was using the 3V set. Let's go ahead and go to the hard way set real quick just for this throw. See if we can switch up this come out. 617. That was identical. That was a terrible throw though. So we lose it again. So we won twice in a row. Now we lost twice in a row. We get $25. So we're basically back right where we started 4 rolls ago. Hard 6. All right, point is 6. And I think we'll call it good after this roll right here. Oops, 2 units each. Aces, we lose on that comeback. Six, 2, 8. Oops, that was a 6, 2, 8. Sorry, guys. All right, so we get paid 14 for the 8. The 8 comes back into our rack. Take that down. This travels to the 8, and we're going to do 2 units on that 8. Combat. We're ready to roll. Four, 2, 6, right back. That's the point. That's the crusher. And actually, I should have had some money on there. I should have had $24 on here. So let me add that real quick. Okay, so the $24 for odds. So I'm going to win 14 here. Okay, we lose all of this. All right, this place bet comes down. This goes to our rack, and this travels to the 6. Puck is off. Okay, new come out roll. We'll play till we hit the 7. $314 is the point. Okay, so let me get this resituated here. So now we have to put the odds on the 6, and we put a come bet, and the 4 gets $40 on odds on the don't pass. Okay, we'll roll until we get a 7 out, and we'll count up our money. 6, 5, yo, that wins on the comeback. So that's a $10 win. Five, 2, 7. All right, that was a rough roll there, but we're gonna see how we ended up. I do like this strategy though. So you win 20 on that, and you win 20 for this. And this goes away. All right, this seems like a pretty safe strategy. I guess if you're not rolling lots of points. But we'll see where we're at. Let me count it up real quick, and then I'll get back with you guys. Okay, so it looks like we've got 1, 2, 3, 400, 425, 30, 35, 40, $42. So it looks like we're down $58 right now. Okay, so thanks a lot. And that, to me, that was an awesome strategy. I actually really like that, and I see potential in it. If you're throwing pretty good, you can make some money with that. And if you throw bad like I did today, I didn't lose too much. So I really like that strategy. And to all of you guys watching, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Share my videos if you guys get a chance to. I appreciate hanging out with you guys. I will be in Albuquerque at the end of this month on the 24th and 25th. I believe the 25th is that Saturday. So Bird Dog and I will be together Saturday at the Isleta Casino in Albuquerque, New Mexico. If any of you live in that area or are going to be in that area and you want to come and say hi, we'll probably be at the craps table most of the time, but we're going to probably be in the sports book. Of course, we need to eat, stuff like that. But I believe we're going to spend most of the day at Isleta Casino. So if any of you in the area, make sure you stop by and say hi. Once again, I want to thank you guys, and you guys have a great day or night whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you guys soon.